Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here.
2026 Dallas Cowboys.
The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. And he'll give it up past the 20 to about the 22. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. They're led out by a former first-round selection back in 2025 out of Ole Miss. It's Jackson Dart.
And frankly, this is the type of game that a great quarterback relishes because 0-2 on the road, everything's against him and his team. No one can expect them to win. Sometimes you band together real tight in that situation, and if he plays really well, they've got a chance to get that done.
That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
First down, Giants.
Play action here on the first play from scrimmage. They want to see how the linebackers are going to react. Are they looking to stop the run? Or are they going to sit back in coverage? A really nice job there of going in attack mode early, and they pick up a quick first down.
And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. Wan'Dale Robinson, his second touchdown on the season. And the Giants go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Gano the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Pretty clean and simple there, just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. This out to the 25. Now we'll see what the right arm of Dak Prescott has in store as the Dallas Cowboys offense sets up shop.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game. Almost like basketball, where both teams press, and one team gets an advantage, that team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. A big play here for Dallas. And even 40 yards.
Usually in this spot, you hear an offensive coordinator saying, don't feel like you got to get this all back at once. But here, they give up the opening touchdown and say, no time like the present to show what we can do too. And that's big yardage on their initial play from scrimmage.
They'll run. This is Jaden Blue. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Cowboy first down. The Cowboys at 2-0 here to begin the season. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jaden Blue, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And a pretty good run there in the end to top it off.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the Giants getting the football back here for their second drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, something like that neighborhood.
A big play there for the Giants. 57 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation. Straight ahead, here's Tracy. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
That's good power football on first and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
Robinson hauling it in outright. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So he stopped for no gain. And that'll bring up a 3rd down and goal. Out of the gun, here's Dart. And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. Jackson Dart taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Giants have taken the lead. He hit him earlier in this first quarter with his arm. Now he does it with his legs.
Right now, he's one of those stat stuffers that you see on the basketball court. You know, the guy with points, rebounds, assists, steals. One with the arm, one with the legs. Let's see if he can continue this pace.
And sending out the reminder that, yeah, look, I'm known for having an arm, but I can do it with the legs on occasion when I need to. Extra point try, good by Gano. And that makes the score 14-7. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Well, look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And you see his numbers from a week ago. He was up over 100 yards then, and he's already hit pay dirt here once in this one.
We always talk about quarterbacks and receivers getting into rhythm, right? Really feeling good, finding each other downfield. I think running backs operate the same way. They can hit a good rhythm and a good stride, and he's carrying it over from last week.
40 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. You talk about this Giant defense. They've been very good against the pass so far this year. Number 4 in the NFL right now.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Cowboys. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now a handoff to Blue running left side. Wilson and Debo up to make the stop.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
This 2nd and 4. Now Prescott. Finds Pickens out right. Just a gain of a couple there. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. 3 catches now this afternoon, the same number he had all of last week. Also, it's a first down. Prescott to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
They go with blue between the tackles. And he stopped immediately there. Now we've got a Giant player here slow to get up after that last play. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9. And they need 10 yards out of it on third. Drops it to blue, complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on fourth.
Here we go. Get ready to spin. Get ready to spin.
They run for it. Here's blue. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed he did not. They stop him. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start with a run by Tracy. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. A stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Dart. That ball caught by Slayton. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They're going to try the jet sweep. Robinson with it. Oh, this one, then they need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
5-yard line.
Giant football, and we're ready to begin the second quarter. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. From the gun, Dart. Buying time was left. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Now Dart. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Giants. Darius Slayton, 59 yards. And the Giants have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Gano the extra point, and it's now 21-7. So the drive there, 5 plays, 80 yards. And it was polished off by a Giants touchdown. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. They begin with a carry for Blue. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll try and run again with Blue. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Able to hit his target William. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Cowboys.
Prescott on play action. Rolling to his right. That is caught. Schoonmaker. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. And that one results in 35 yards. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. 1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Throwing, Prescott. Trying to get under pressure again, and down he goes again. Abdul Carter in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Giants are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
That is incomplete.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 43. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Tracy going to get it on first down. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense. A little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them. But they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Throwing from the gun here, Dart. That is caught. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 24-yard line. To throw is Dart. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. They go play action with Dart. This is caught. And the Giants are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Now it's Tracy. And he takes it into the end zone for a Giant TD. A great effort there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Giants will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. 32-yard line. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. Now a 2nd and 10. Prescott now. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Looking to throw. Prescott. And the Giant rush gets home as down he goes. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. As the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
Recovered by the Cowboys.
Yeah, here we go.
Prescott now after the fumble recovery. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. And this one is right down the middle. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. They're just going to run it here up the middle. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. A no break needed. Let's get back to it. Week 3, here we go with quarter 3. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The Cowboy offense set to go to begin this third quarter. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
2nd and 10. Off the middle, it's Vaughn. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Now Prescott. And this one is incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
So now the Giants set to take over on offense. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. They'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
At the 34-yard line.
On the give, it's Tracy. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? It looks like they're ready to go.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Here's Jamie Gillen down. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 37. He fakes the give here and looks to throw. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Prescott from the gun. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Giants are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing, Dart. Able to locate his man Slayton on an out route. From the 43, here's 2nd down and a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
They'll hand it to Tracy. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with 3rd down looming. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. It's a quarterback sneak. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st down, Giants.
Running left is Tracy. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd down at the 42-yard line.
Throwing his Dart. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Boy, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the 1st. Here's Dart. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. This is intercepted. Picked off by Marquise Bell. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Back near his goal line. It's Prescott being chased out left. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 9.
Here's Prescott. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the 1st. 11 yards there as they connect on the quick slant. So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17. Now the 1st carry for their fullback. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Dallas, Texas is the spot. 3rd quarter inside AT&T Stadium. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. To the sideline and incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'm guaranteeing he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Flush to his right. And he's taken down. Back in his own 7. Brian Burns flying in there and dropping it for the sack. On is the punter man as he boots this one away. It'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. And the Giants will begin this drive in good shape. 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it'll be 2nd down. A great job there, Charles, just to hold on, absorb that contact. I guess that's the risk you take, catching the ball toward the middle of the field.
It is, and if you're going to gain yardage, you're going to have to go there at some point. But how about the read, okay? The eyes of that play, stepping out from the middle of the field and really making a big hit. Didn't have to get free, but boy, that's a tough area to go into when you're going into his spot.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
And the Giants 1st down.
To throw now, Dart. Nowhere to turn here, he's going to go down. Back at about the effort there to earn the sack. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Now back to throw. And the catch made by Johnson. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. And this offense on third down today, they've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up. There he goes, left side. And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys. Aubrey now for the point after. And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Possession of the football going back over to the Giants. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They're going to look to throw. Down right at the 45-yard line. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Motioning to the left is Robinson. Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Play action. Here's Dart. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. They'll score that a 36-yard punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. He'll set up to throw from the gun. Completes this one to Pickens. And they get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they can find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Prescott. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
And 12 yards to go.
Prescott to throw it. Able to hit his target length. And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
I'll tell you what, this is not for the faint of heart right here. 4th down, this is taking a big risk. But it's as good a play call as you can imagine. And the defense just not able to come up with the stop they needed. And this is not just a first down, but a big play as well.
Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the Giants.
To throw is Prescott. His pass caught at the 4. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and just a yard.
3rd and 1.
Now a handoff running through the middle. And he'll take it into the end zone. his first career NFL touchdown. And the Cowboys have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. That's caught. But he will not get in here. He stopped up short of the goal line, and this will remain a 5-point game. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And the Giants ready to come out now. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Quickly into the hands of Neighbors, half the RPO. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. Dart. That's complete. It's Neighbors.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
On a jet sweep, it's Robinson.
The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
That's the danger, Charles, of running plays like this for your wide receiver. They can hit big or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that, because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind the line of scrimmage, sometimes you can give yardage in order to gain it. But in this case, they gave yardage and didn't get it back.
And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way to the end zone for a touchback. So Dak and the Cowboys down by 5, 1:04 on the clock. Their perfect start to the season in jeopardy unless they can score here as they've got it 1st and 10. Prescott. He's going to let it fly. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Hang on a second here, because on that last play, it appears one of the Giants shaken up. Inside, a minute to go. Here's 2nd and 10 now. Now Dak. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning.
Stay with me. You ain't gotta go. You can with me. We can hang out, do the day with me. You tryna be a man, it can stay friendly. We could do the beach, we could hang out. Yes, her and the E go to my house. You can spend the night till we wake up. Do it all again, cause